everyone, welcome to the first video of our new course, Electronic Devices and Circuits. In this course, we will be exploring the exciting world of electronics and learning how different components work together to create complex circuits. And today, we're starting with a fundamental building block of electronics, the transistor. A transistor is a semiconductor device with 3 terminals, capable of amplification and rectification. So, whether you're a student looking to deepen your understanding of electronics or just someone who's curious about the subject, this course is for you. Let's get started. It consists of 2 PN diodes connected back to back. It has 3 terminals, namely emitter, base, and collector. The basic idea behind a transistor is that it lets you control the flow of current through one channel by varying the intensity of a much smaller current that's flowing through a second channel. The current flowing through the gate from the collector can be regulated by sending varying levels of current from the base. The base serves as a gate controller device for a larger electric supply. The collector is a larger electrical supply, and the outlet of that supply is the emitter. In this manner, a very small amount of current can be used to control a large amount of current, like in amplifiers. Transistor works as a switch or as an amplifier. Let's talk about the physical characteristics of each terminals. First one is emitter. This segment is on the left side of the transistor. It is moderately sized and heavily doped. Second terminal is base. This segment is at the center of the transistor. It is thin and lightly doped, while the third terminal is collector. This segment is on the right side of the transistor. It is larger than the emitter and is moderately doped. Base emitter junction is forward biased. There is a flow of electrons holes from the emitter to base and holes electrons from the base to emitter. However, since the concentration of emitter electrons holes are greater than the base holes electrons, this current is primarily made of electrons holes. These emitter electrons holes become minority carriers in the base. However, since the base is narrow, very little electron hole recombination occurs in the base, and these electrons holes are drawn towards the collector base junction. Collector base junction is reverse biased. When these emitter electrons holes reach the collector base junction, they are pulled across the junction into the collector by the electric field due to the depletion region ions. There are many types of transistors, and each transistor specializes in its application. But the main classification of transistors is as bipolar junction transistor, known as BJT, and field effect transistor, known as FET. Bipolar junction transistor. A bipolar junction transistor, shortly termed as BJT, is a current-controlled device that consists of 2 PN junction for its function. It is configured into ways as NPN and N. Among the two, NPN transistor is the most preferred for the sake of convenience. Field effect transistor. A field effect transistor, shortly termed as FET, is a voltage-controlled device, unlike BJT, which is a current-controlled device. The FET is a unipolar device, which means that it is made using either P-type or N-type material as the main substrate. Its types are GFET and MOSFET. We'll discuss its detail in next video.